I'm Katie Filer.
I'm Jaime Filer.
Come join us as we explore the Palm Beaches. My first impression of the Palm Beaches was how clean and relaxing I felt, like right as we drove up.
Yeah, 100%. It's not what I pictured the Palm Beaches to be. It was a lot more lively. It's not my grandmother's Palm Beaches, let's put it that way.
That's true.
What I took away from the Morikami Museum and the Japanese gardens was that it's so much more than just the beauty of the gardens. They really do an incredible job at showing you the Japanese culture, from the tea ceremonies to they had an exhibit about the brides after the war. It was just so interesting to see it wasn't just garden.
Got to learn a lot about the history and the culture, which was really special too. For me, what stood out the most about the Japanese gardens was the bonsai, because we got to learn about not just the plant, but how the plant came to be the shape it was, how the plant, what would you call it, an owner?
Yeah, a trainer.
The
plants are trained. Yeah,
it was really special to learn about that as well. I loved the stay. First things first, when you walk in, you are greeted by the most friendly front desk people.
The staff was amazing.
You feel truly welcomed, like you've been there before, even though it was our first time. Not our last, though.
I absolutely love the design and the vibe of the space. As soon as you walk into the lobby, on the right-hand side, there's so much space for you to work, meet up with friends, enjoy your coffee from Stingers. I loved it.
It's really relaxing. The vibe of the hotel was really relaxing.
We spent our first night at the rooftop just working and catching up, and the staff were so, like the bartender we made friends with, the people around were joking with us. It was great.
And then waking up in the morning and you brought me
Stinger's coffee. Their iced coffee was legit.
I get to hang out and have breakfast and coffee in bed while she goes to the gym.
Yeah. Their gym is state of the art, and that is something that I personally look for whenever we're going somewhere for literally more than one night.
And that sets your day up for such a nice, peaceful adventure when you can chill, relax, enjoy your coffee, and then go off and explore the Palm Beaches.
I think there were a number of times when we were eating at Deck 84 where we all just paused and looked out at the canal, and we got to watch the sunset. It was incredible. It literally took our breath away. We stopped speaking.
From Deck 84, you definitely got the wings and loved them.
And we got the fish dip for you, which you enjoyed.
Yeah. Not always a fish dip fan, but Deck 84 did it right.
And then espresso martini, correct? Right, which I remember you liked.
It was a really nice spot to enjoy an evening meal.
So as soon as we got to Throw Social, the only way I can describe it is like a magnet. It sucks you in. The electricity of that building is insane and intense in the best way. I immediately beelined for the basketball game. And then you, I think, started to go towards the live music.
It was so much fun. Dancing, cocktails, games. What a good spot to hang out with friends or meet locals. Lake Worth Beach was a little different than your typical beach town. You didn't have as many busy, loud, touristy traps. It was honestly a lot of beautiful local spots where you could pop in and out of stores, grab ice cream, get a coffee. We liked that downtown feel.
The place where we got the little trinkets from, where the aisle is literally only one body wide, because there is so much going on in that store and your eyes dart towards so many different things. That was probably my favorite part of downtown Lake Worth.
We also learned that it's a gay-owned local store, which we love to support. Glass blowing together was, honestly, I think it was more challenging and easier than I expected. Somehow both.
I see what you mean. Yeah, as soon as you learned what to do, you're like, oh, this is easy. But as soon as he made us do it, you're like, oh, this is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
It was very gentle hand type activity, which was so much fun and something that I never thought that we would be able to try. So it was such a fun experience.
And the staff were incredible about walking and talking us through every step of the way. So it was super easy.
I made a vase and it was pretty quick and easy. You made a tumbler and that was also...
James helped me make a tumbler. Yeah, and it was fantastic. I would say that Benny's was my favorite part of the trip. The view from the second floor.
I think overall, the environment of Benny's, where you're on the pier overlooking the ocean, watching the beachgoers, not only is it an incredible environment, but their food was shockingly delicious. It's not your normal beach food. This is elevated, delicious, quality food. Really good spot to have lunch.
The pina colada comes in a pineapple. It's incredible. And then there's an injection of rum that you get to put into it. It's like two-hander.
Nothing says vacation like a delicious cold drink in a pineapple on the beach. We were honored to be invited to the Stonewall Ball this year. It was such a beautiful experience to listen to the speakers, hear the stories, applaud the award winners, and just truly be part of the movement that is LGBTQ visibility and support.
But also advocacy as well, right? Because that's what these people were being celebrated and awarded for. So it was nice to see both sides of it. And then, of course, get our party on after the awards have been doled out.
Having dinner at City Cellar was such a perfect location.
I think the dinner at the City Cellar was a great way to cap off our last night stay because we felt like royalty. I know that every time I get to dress up for something, and I feel like you feel the same, whenever we are elevating ourselves, it just creates a whole different experience.
I think the Loggerhead Marine Center was my highlight of visiting the Palm Beaches. I love sea life. I grew up on the ocean, and just the work that they're doing there to save, rehab, and release these animals when it's safe to do so, that is beautiful in and of itself. But then to be able to share that with the public and teach us and educate us so that we too can be part of this movement and protecting the wildlife, it was really special.
I was just going to say every single staff member was more than happy to answer all of our questions, no matter how stupid we thought they were. Everyone from like the vet to the person feeding them was just so great.
Having lunch before we left at Lucky Shuck, outlooking the water, the lighthouse, that was definitely top tier food. First of all, I mean, you can't tell we're foodies already. The environment too was really nice.
Their version of the elevated American food was like 10 out of 10.
The experience of traveling together to visit the Palm Beaches, where we felt not only welcomed but included, safe, fed really well. Honestly, my most memorable part of the trip was the energy throughout the entire weekend. We just had such a nice time adventuring and checking out local spots. I didn't feel like we were on a touristy visit. We really I felt as though we were just placed in to enjoy the local towns.
Yeah, and it was easy and effortless. For me, it was winning the high score at basketball at the Silver Ball Arcade, which we have an honorable mention to the Silver Ball Arcade. Super dope place, but getting to leave my mark on the Palm Beaches that way was a highlight.
I would definitely recommend the Palm Beaches for other LGBTQ+ travelers, for sure. Mm-hmm. Join us next time traveling from coast to coast without coast.